right, let's go. Are we ready for the show? Yes, we are. Okay. Greetings, royal queens and kings. It's your host, Queen Tulsa, and we are 11 minutes after the hour. Today is Tuesday, April the 9th of 2024, and we are here for another episode of Coffee Talk with your favorite host, Queen Tulsa. Absolutely. So, listen here, we do have a great lineup for you today. We have Teresa Guidance. She sparks outrage for jumping in front of handicapped passengers to board her plane. Diddy's son, Christian Combs, sue for SA. A woman during Diddy's yacht party in 2022. Rapper Polo G family drama. Sister fault mother. Mom pulls pal. Okay. Dame Dash attorneys quit over unpaid legal fees. Joe Budden calls J. Cole's Kendrick Lamar diss track narcoleptic. Okay. Beautiful Instagram model named as Sean Diddy Combs staff S worker. Now peep this out. Speaking of that, whew, the feds say they have not talked to Lil Rod. And actually, Chris Brown is actually going viral, goes on vacation with two of his baby mamas, 41-year-old Mexican and 25-year-old Filipina. Child, we got a lot to get into, so let's get into it. All right, and we are right back at it. Okay, So listen here. First and foremost, let's just go ahead and get into the show, child. Now, like I just told you all, Chris Brown was on a vacation with both his baby mamas. And shout out to our friends over at Media Takeout. Tiffany Brockworth reported this on April the 8th. Okay. Now, peep this out, y'all. This gets really, 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 really. I don't know how it gets, but vacationing with two baby moms. Child, let's get into it. R&B singer Chris Brown is pulling off the impossible. He is currently on a vacation in the U.S. Virgin Islands with his two baby mothers, Nia Guzman, 41-year-old Mexican American, and Diamond, a 25-year-old Filipino American. Okay? Now, peep this out. Chris Brown is, handsome or whatever. But moving on, this photo that you are seeing actually right here, it looks like he's kind of like in concert or something. We got that one. That photo is from actually him performing during the Tycoon Music Festival at State Farm Arena on February 13, 2024 in Atlanta, Georgia. And this photo is by Prince William's Wire Image, okay? The women both brought Chris's children along, and they're living like one big happy family. Here's video of the two ladies who appear to be getting along very well. Amika is on the left and Nia is on the right, okay? Well, the video has been taken down. Let's get into that. Okay, here's another picture of the ladies looking happier than ever on vacation together. Ciao. Ciao, ciao, ciao. Ooh. Oh, they in their bikinis. All right. All right, so here's some recent pics. Here's some recent vacation pics taken from Nia's IG. Okay. Now, it's good to see them that they're getting along and all that other good jazz, right? Okay. Oh, I love that top. I actually love that whole swimsuit. Oh, that is fabulous. Okay. That is very fabulous. Oh, look at that. She got her tattoos and all that. So she's just about that life, right? Looks like a fun girl. Uh-huh. Yeah, that's a video. Don't know if it's including music, but child, get into these photos. Oh, I love that bathing suit. Oh my goodness. Okay, so they were out there having like photo ops and all of the things. It's good to see everyone, having fun, right? Chris also has another child, a daughter from IG influencer Amika Harris. Unfortunately, she was not invited to the baby mama outing this year. Oh, child. Okay, and that photo was from Chris Brown attends Tycoon Festival after party hosted by Chris Brown at Vision Lounge on February the 13th of 2024, Atlanta, Georgia. Photo by Prince William's Wire Image. So that was him at the event. Chris Brown has sold over 217 million records worldwide, making him one of the world's best-selling music artists. 41, he's gained a cult following, 42, 43, 44, 45, and is one of the highest-grossing African-American touring artists of all time. 46, in terms of charts and certifications, Brown holds the record for the most Billboard Hot 100 entries of any male singer in history. 2, the most top 40 hits of any R&B singer in history. 3, the most RIAA Gold certified singles of any male singer in history. 47, 48, and the most RIAA multi-platinum singles of any male singer in history. 49, at the end of 2019, Billboard named Brown the third most successful artist of the 2010s decade in R&B and hip-hop music, behind Drake and Rihanna in first and second, respectively. 50. Additionally, Brown has won a total of 199 awards from 513 nominations over the course of his career. Brown has also pursued an acting career. In 2007, he made his on-screen feature film debut in Stomp the Yard and appeared as a guest on the television series The OC. Other films Brown has appeared in include This Christmas 2007, Takers 2010, Think Like a Man 2012, Battle of the Year 2013, and She Ball 2021. Well, let me just say this. Chris Brown has really, really, really had it tough. Let's just say that. I say that, him having both of his children's mothers with him together on a trip, I think that is very, it shows that he does have a relationship with the children's parents, right? And as we all know, there's a stereotype, these big rap guys, they don't really like to take care of their children. However, Chris has shown us that, it can be done, it can be possible. Let's go ahead and get into our royal roll call. We have Maria in the building. She says, welcome to the Butterfly Lounge. Please tap the like as you stroll in. Thank you for your support. And if you feel like, and if it's on your heart, and if you like to support Queen Tulsa, visit Cash App at Sweet Spot. And there's my cash tag, and there's $ beautiful 070707. If you don't have Cash App, you can also go online, pay.queentulsa.com. All is appreciated. All right, so in our next story, we have Lil Rod is up on the block, okay? Now, according to our friends over at Media Takeout, they say, the feds say they have not talked to Lil Rod. Lyndon O'Boy reported this today, 2024, April the 9th. The feds raided Diddy's homes in Los Angeles and Miami last month, and many believe the raid stemmed from a lawsuit filed against Diddy by producer Rodney Lil Rod Jones. However, according to sources, the feds have not spoken to Lil Rod. Rodney, aka Lil Rod, is one of the people federal prosecutors have called upon to provide sworn testimony for their investigation into the Bad Boy Records founder, TMZ reports. Okay, now let's get back up into this. Rodney, aka Lil Rod, is not one of the people federal prosecutors have called upon to provide sworn testimony for their investigation into the Bad Boy Records founder. TMZ reports. Now, we all know that TMZ, usually they get everything first, Everybody go over there and they get their sources from over there first, right? So, with that being said, Diddy investigation feds have not talked to Rodney Jones, but he's ready and willing, child. He's ready and willing. So 50 Cent posted that he is ready and willing. They may not have asked him, but he is ready and he is willing. Okay. Shout out to 50 Cent, child. He is out here really working like he's working like a blogger. Okay. Lil Rod claimed he was harassed by Diddy and even by Hollywood actor Cuban Gooding Jr. His lawsuit alludes to the Bad Boy boss running a RICO-style operation, hiring sex workers and playing employees and guests. Oh, and supplying employees and guests. Oh, it says, I'm not going to put that word in there. It says hiring sex workers and plying employees and guests with drugs. In a recent interview with The Art of Dialogue, Diddy's former bodyguard, Gene Deal, says agents walked away from Diddy's homes with videotapes of his alleged freak-offs. Diddy allegedly had hidden cameras in every room of his homes. I don't think it's only celebrities going to be shook. He had politicians in there. He had princes in there. He also had a couple of preachers in there, he claimed. Ooh, child. Okay, it's listen here. Let me just say this. With Lil Rod Jones, I'm just going to say this. I'm not going to discredit him. And I'm not going to say that he's wrong for speaking up. Everybody has a story, right? And I don't think that it's fair for us to just discredit him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I don't think that it's fair that we discredit him without giving him his day in court. This man said that, he was affected. And who are we to say, no, you weren't affected, yada, 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 I mean, when we think about men, right? We hear stories all the time about women being in that situation, being in that predicament or whatever, and we can empathize, we can show compassion. But why is that not granted to the men? Well, all right, let's move on to Teresa. Guidance sparks outrage for jumping in front of handicapped passengers to board her plane. And shout out to a website called All About the Tea. And this is by Abigail. This was reported on April the 8th of 2024. Teresa, oh my goodness. Real Housewives of New Jersey star Teresa Giudice was spotted pushing past disabled passengers in her path while boarding a New York-bound plane in Los Angeles. Teresa disregarded the priority boarding announcement for people with special needs and service members, an airport bystander told In Touch. She rushed to the gate, pushing past those in wheelchairs and others needing extra assistance. No one confronted her for fear of her reaction. The tipster recalled, "Don't forget she famously flipped a table on her reality show." The alleged travel spectacle comes amid rumors that there's trouble in paradise between Teresa and husband Luis Morelos. Marital tensions will reportedly be featured on the duo's upcoming storyline, as teased in the season 14 trailer last month. The high drama preview featured several cast members accusing the digital media solutions co-founder of financially draining the reality star. Danielle Carball told Melissa Gorga that Teresa was unhappy at home in a highlighted clip. Teresa is distraught because in the house there is not a lot of calm, Danielle said. Okay. Dolores Katina appeared to back Danielle's assessment during a conversation with co-star Jennifer Aiden, who added that every time she interacted with Teresa, her stomach is in knots. Dolores agreed she is not doing great. Margaret Joseph referenced Luis' loose spending habits during an exchange with husband Joe Benigo. Blaming his extravagant taste for the couple's marriage problems, Louis pissed her money away, Margaret declared during a phone call with her husband. Okay. Teresa and Luis faced off later in the preview when Luis told his wife that he had been working to improve their marriage. "I want it to be better," Luis said before she interjected, "It's not going to be better." Teresa and Luis tied the knot in August of 2022 in a lavish ceremony that was later edited into a Bravo special. The reality TV veteran spoke to the other channel on her namesake Idris podcast, ripping into fans for making up stories about her marriage. "Louis and I are not getting divorced, and I am allowed to go on girls' trips." She said, we are allowed to not be together 24/7. The mom of four admitted that filming the upcoming season had been stressful, but did not offer any additional insight. The Real Housewives of New Jersey season 14 premieres on May the 5th on Bravo. Okay, so make sure you all stay tuned, and yes, get on over there to a website called All About the Tea that definitely dished that tea. She definitely dished the tea for us, okay? All right, and we are back. Listen here, let me tell y'all this. We're gonna have a quick intermission right quick, because let me tell you this. It seems like every time I go live, listen here, we're still in the business of making things happen, okay? Listen here, the show is going to be the show, and we will continue to roll through, okay? Now, shout out to a website called All About the Tea, and they reported Diddy's son Christian Combs sued for SAing woman during Diddy's yacht party in 2022, and this is by Abigail. This is reported on April the 5th of 2024. Get into this. This week, Christian King Combs, son of Sean Diddy Combs, is facing a lawsuit for alleged SA, Grace Omarcio. The accuser recounted a traumatic ordeal during a yacht party where she claims Christian Combs forced himself on her. Get into this, okay? As per Omarciaga's legal filing, the incident occurred aboard a yacht chartered by Diddy just days before New Year's Eve in 2022. The gathering, initially advertised as a family-friendly affair, turned into a distressing experience for Omarcia, who was reportedly working as a steward on board at the time of the alleged incident. At the party, Omarcia asserted that Christian Combs, 26, specifically focused his attention on her, caused her discomfort. She also detailed an incident where Christian purportedly pressured her into consuming spiked liquor, attempted to kiss and grope her despite her objections, and later cornered her, attempting to coerce her into performing OS on him. Omarcia asserted that she possessed audio recordings corroborating her account of events, including her rejection of Christian's advances. Even more startling, with the disclosure that the lawsuit is implicated. Even more startling was the disclosure that the lawsuit also implicated Diddy himself. Omarcia accused Diddy of liability for chartering the yacht where the alleged SA took place. Okay, get up into that. Get up into that. Okay. Here, we're gonna bring that right there. All right, you guys, give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Give me 1 second. Okay, not really sure. Woo child, okay? Woo child is the only thing I can say is woo child. Yes, it's given a woo child. All right, and we are in the building. We got Maria in the building. We got Celeste in the building. Listen here, if you all are in the building, y'all already know what to do. Please like the video. Y'all already know it helps us get the message out there to others that are seeking the tea, okay? Y'all know y'all want the tea. And that's why we are reporting from a website called All About the Tea, okay? Because they are definitely going to keep us in the loop so we can give you what you need, okay? On this beautiful rising. On this beautiful rising, we're definitely going to give you what you need, okay? All right, so back into this article of Diddy and this alleged situation. You know, at this point, I'm just like, I just really wish that we could get answers, and I mean answers ASAP, okay? Now get into this. Marcia accused Diddy of liability for chartering the yacht where the alleged SA took place. Additionally, she claimed to have observed Diddy in the presence of women she described as workers during the party. Furthermore, Christian accuser alleged that she witnessed Diddy expose himself to Young Miami, a member of the musical duo City Girls, during a game aboard the yacht. Oh, child. They definitely got the photos. Omarcia asserted that numerous incidents and occurrences she described were recorded by a Hulu camera crew present on the yacht at the time. Christian's accuser is said to be represented by Tyrone Blackburn, the same attorney handling Rodney Jones' ongoing lawsuit against Diddy. In addition to the purported tense conversation between Christian and Omarcia, the background music of Cassie's 2006 pop hit Me and You, featuring Sean Diddy Combs, can be heard playing. Cassie, whose real name is Cassie Ventura, is Diddy's former girlfriend who has alleged she was raped and subjected to years of repeated physical and other abuses by the music mogul. In November 2023, Ventura and Diddy reached a settlement one day after the single filed her complaint, which was the first lawsuit in a series of SA allegations against Diddy. However, an attorney for the rapper denied Ventura's allegations and stated that the settlement was in no way an admission of wrongdoing. On the yacht, Christian allegedly cornered Omarcia in a room and became physical and extremely aggressive, as stated in the lawsuit. According to the filing, Christian forcibly grabbed Omarcia by the arm and attempted to force himself on her, seizing only when another yacht employee entered the room. Photographs included the court filing purportedly displayed bruises on the plaintiff's forearm. Following the purported assault, Omarcia's mental and physical well-being reportedly deteriorated. The lawsuit asserts that she began experiencing anxiety, panic attacks, and other issues. The lawsuit is seeking unspecified damages. Listen here, it's way too much going on there. You know, it's way too much going on there. Can we be clear on that? That's too much going on. Prayers out to the survivors, as April is the month of awareness of SA victim survivors. You say that, okay? Celeste says, hey there, Maria. Tulsa has grown into such a positive source of social energy. We appreciate you and we definitely thank you. How you doing? Okay. Now listen here. We're definitely here to inform you. And when I say informing, we have friends over at Media Takeout. And listen here. They got the scoop on rapper Polo G, child. Apparently his sister went bananas on their mother. Rapper Polo G, family drama, sister fought mother, plus mom pulls out pow. And this is reported by Tiffany Brockworth over at Media Takeout, April the 8th of 2024. Rapper Polo G is having a whole lot of family drama. Media Takeout learned that his sister, who has been having mental health struggles, pulled up to the family's home on Easter and she started fighting folk. Okay. Now listen him. That's him. That's the brother. Oh, isn't he cute? Oh, all that jewelry. Okay. Look at him. Don't get socked by him. Atlanta, Georgia, March 30. Rapper Polo G attends the game between the Milwaukee Bucks and the Atlanta Hawks at the State Farm Arena on March 30th, 2024 in Atlanta, Georgia. Note to user. User expressly acknowledges and agrees that by downloading and using this photograph, user is consenting to the terms and conditions of the Getty Images license agreement. Photo by Paras Griffin, Getty Images. Yes, we are going to credit you because that's who took the photo. Not a hair out of sight, out of place. Okay, get into this. According to the sister, she pulled up and started fighting her boyfriend's baby mama and her own mother. The fight stopped when the mom pulled a pow and started popping. Okay? I mean, mother started popping, honey. Oh, yeah. It was like she got popped, lock, and drop it. Okay? The rapper was at the home also and had to witness all this mess. Listen to the sister describe what happened. Okay? Get into this.
It took me a lot of points to get here. I whooped my mom on Easter. Beat the dog out of her. Bro, she a fake, wanna be fake birth, our birth legends that you not none of that. Let's talk about it. No, I don't get no Miana. I don't care no more. I tore that up. Yes, I did. And I beat the baby mama too. Stop playing with me. I said in court cases for my brother. I said in literal court cases for my brother. The house got raided. Bitch wasn't there. But you writing paragraphs on social media. Stop playing with me. playing with me, bro. Bro, this lady shot at me. She shot at me. She shot at Trent's baby. Like she shot at me 16 times. This lady, bro, my mom is so fucking narcissistic.
Both of them.
Do you not, first of all, you never even believed in my brother's career. When he even came, I'm the one that told you to like, no, Shaolin, I'm not doing that. Because they want to post all of this on social media playing with me. No, bro.
All right, so there you have it. Well, Maria says the baby's mom or her mom. Girl, she got both of them. She got the baby mama, and then she went out, she got the mama too. Oh yeah, she sat there, and I don't know what's wrong with this generation. But when you have the Krishan Rocks, I mean, is she related to Krishan Rock? I did hear that the mama was wicked. Wow. Oh, wow, say less. Well, you know what? Let me just say this. When you have that family trauma and you do not go and get the help that you need, this is the products that you will be birthing. Let's do this one more again. She got the white stuff all in the crack of her mouth. Didn't even wash her mouth. She still got the bonnet on. And coming up here to talk about her mama. See, you need to get this is out of order. She's out of order. You're out of order. She's out of order. For those of you that are just now coming back in, let's go ahead and replay this. Be advised. Trigger warning. And to those of you that are out there that need mental health services, please reach out to them ASAP, or you'll find yourself in a situation like this. Production, play the clip. Okay. All right, so while production is getting that clip ready for us, ready for us, I want to say please like, share, and subscribe. And what we're going to do is we're going to watch this one more time because, listen here, this was, listen, I got to watch it again. Listen, I've got to watch this again. If you're just not getting in here, be advised. Polo G's sister Leilani speaks on her physical altercation with her mother, Stacia Mack. Okay, so it was her mother. It was her mother, but in the article, I thought that they said that she pulled up, she went for the baby mama first, and then the mom had came out with the pow, 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 and she was like, what up? What up, though? Let's go.
A lot of points to get here. I whooped my mom on Easter. Beat the dog out of her. Bro, she a fake, wanna be fake I birth legends that you not none of that. Let's talk about it. No, I don't get no Miana. I don't get no I don't care no more. I told her that up. Yes, I did. And I beat the baby mama too. Stop playing with me. I said in court cases for my brother. I said in literal court cases for my brother. The house got raided. It wasn't there. But you writing paragraphs on social media. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, bro. Bro, this lady shot at me. She shot at me. She shot at Trent's baby. Like she shot at me 16 times. This lady, bro, my mom is so fucking narcissistic. Do you not, first of all, you never even believed in my brother's career. When he even came, I'm the one that told you to like, no, Shaolin, I'm not doing that. Because they want to post all of it on social media playing with me. No, bro. It took me a lot of points to get here. I whooped my mom on Easter. Beat the...
Okay, so let's just say this. I want to say this before we get back into the article. When you talking about mental health, right? When you're talking about mental health, I know particularly in the black community, I was made fun of. Oh, you're crazy. Oh, this, oh, that. But then my family, they would gaslight me. They knew what buttons to push. You want to know why? Because they're my family. They've been around me. They know what sets me off. And then guess what? In front of company, they want to act like they the victims. Oh, she crazy. She just having, she crazy. You know how she is. Y'all know she crazy. She need help. That's the first thing in a black home and what they say. You're crazy. You crazy. But they're calling you crazy, but not one time do they say, let's go get your crazy self some help. None of that. The woman, this young lady was triggered. And if y'all don't see that, then baby, you might need to go sit on somebody's couch. You might need to go sit on somebody's couch because what was done was not okay. Say less. I don't know if you're male or female. I do apologize. Say less says it's been said on a few blogs that there is strife in the family. The industry creates low vibrational energy and greed takes center stage. Well, let's talk about that. A person that never had money, when they get money, they will blow right through it. If they don't have the proper skills, the skill set, that's therapy, that's money management, that's coping skills, that's trauma. Because, a lot of this, it comes to trauma bonding, when you really think about it. And then when you talk about this industry, a lot of people say, oh, I wouldn't sell my soul. Please, baby. Let somebody put a $1 million contract in front of them and let's see how quick they sign that paper without reading, without going to go get another attorney outside of the company's attorney. That's how they get set up. Female darling? Okay. Thank you, say less. Yes, so they call names to deflect. Absolutely. Absolutely. They call, yes. Let's go. All right, so back into this article from our friends over at Media Takeout. It says, here's her description of what happened. Okay. Y'all know why I haven't been on social media? Okay, this is Leilani. She says, y'all know why I haven't been on social media? A year ago on my birthday, my mom told me to unalive myself. I literally had to go to the psych ward. My mental began to go. Oh, it says, I literally had to go to the psych ward. My mental began to decline with our relationship. This lady wouldn't even get me out the psych ward. She sent my friend. I started drinking more and more to numb my pain. I walked through the door on Easter. She immediately starts talking about my appearance. How she hates my hair. She did this in front of everybody. Now, what did I just tell y'all before we even got down there? What did I just tell y'all? Your family will gaslight you in front of others and act like they are the victim. What did this young lady say? She says, immediately start talking about my appearance, how she hates my hair. She did this in front of everybody. Come on now. What reaction did you expect for her? How did you expect for her to bounce back from that? Okay, first of all, let's give it up to her for even admitting that, hey, it's a problem. I'm not feeling good right now. What did she say right here? Hold on. What did she say right here? She said, I literally had to go to the psych ward. My mental began to decline with our relationship. And this statement right here says, you know, this young lady is crying out for help. She's crying out for help. So this is the thing. When somebody is crying out for help, that don't give you, it's not an opportunity to come in and pounce on them because they're at a lower vibration of their normal self, right? I feel like this young lady is not being giving credit where credit is due. You know, she's taking the initiative to address the mental health. Hey, let me go get help. Let me go get into a safe place so I don't harm myself or anyone else. It takes a lot of courage and a lot of strength. In a moment where you're depressed, you drinking, you got the devil on your shoulder. Shout out to that young lady. You know, we're going to send prayers up for her. Okay? So now we're going to go down here. It says, I walked through the door on Easter. She immediately starts talking about my appearance, how she hates my hair. She did this in front of everybody. Now, if you lived in a black home, or if you black culture, you've been called nappy head, you know, your bald head, you know, yo, nappy head B. We've didn't heard those things before. But the worst part is hearing it from your parent. The one that took 9 months or however every month it took, she didn't carry you and she didn't birth you into this world. And now you're up in age and now you get this type of treatment. Oh, hold on, who's really the problem here? Because mama, I didn't tell you to go out there and lay down and spread eagle and receive and conceive. And now I'm the offspring. You got me feeling like it's my fault. You need to go get some help, mother. You're out of order. Okay, so she goes on to say, I told her it hurt my feelings that she did that and confronted her about it, and she started attacking me. Well, let's speak to that. In a black household, some black parents feel like, oh, you can't check me. I'm never wrong. I pay these bills up in this house. These are my rules. You want to be grown, get on out there and get your own place. What I say goes. I'm the mother and I'm always right. And I want to tell you right there, that statement right there is so false. That statement right there is so false. Because I've learned as a parent, I'm not always right. My kids teach me stuff. Your kids can teach you something. Age ain't got nothing to do with anything. It's just a number. You know how many elder individuals are out here walking around just plain stupid. Just a whole can of air up there. Just no common sense worth the Lord. And then you ask yourself, what in the blazing bejesus is going on with this brother? He didn't get the help that he needed. He was being coddled. Everything was being pushed to the sideline and nothing was addressed. So now you have him out here being a nuisance in society. Let's read this one more time. I told her it hurt my feelings that she did that. So listen, mama, that hurt my feelings that you did that. And I'm just here to ask you about it. And she started attacking the girl. Let's go. Then she says, turn her every way but loose. Yes, I did 2 pieces crystal too since y'all want to be funny. Oh, hold on. She says, turn her every way but loose. Yes, I did 2 pieces crystal too since y'all want to be funny. So what she's saying is, okay, so now I'm in the place where I got to defend myself. I got to defend myself with words, and now I got to put the dupes on you. Because now you're not hearing me with my mouth, so now I got to translate this over to my hands. Because that seems like that's the only way that you can get it. Because ain't no telling how many times this girl has seen a mama, take blows left and right and still bagging it up. But let's go. So then she goes on to say, she shoots at me tried to stab me and send the video to everybody. So listen here, I want y'all to understand this. So all while this grown adult woman, which is her mother, who's supposed to be loving and caring for her, you know, whatever, right? She then gets a pow pow. She then gets a pointer, a pokey, and then she is recording all of this. Who really needs to go to that psych ward from observation? If you're loving the content, please like, share, and subscribe. Don't be stingy. Share it with your friends. Okay? Now let's get right on back up into this. Whew. Okay, so this is a whole mess. Polo G's mom, Stacia Mack, is one of the most influential music managers, executives in the business. She is the brains behind her son's career. That says a lot. Inglewood, California, March 2nd. Stacia Mack attends Billboard Women in Music 2022 at YouTube Theater on March 2nd, 2022 in Inglewood, California. Photo by Emma McKentry. Getty Images for Billboard. But didn't let her beauty and brain... Oh, but don't let her beauty and brains fool you. Media Takeout has heard stories about her. And while she's a classy and professional as ever, don't think that she's afraid to legally defend herself. Okay, so that beautiful face, they're saying, honey, don't let that beautiful face fool you. Honey, let's get into it. They said, honey, she is not to be toyed with. I don't know what you heard about her, but honey, she is not to be toyed with. Okay? Not to be toyed with. What are y'all thoughts on that? In my opinion, there's a lot of trauma going on in that home, in that family, and I truly believe in my heart that there needs to be some type of intervention. There needs to be some type of intervention going on. You know? Okay? Now, speaking of intervention, I guess Dame Dash's attorneys quit over unpaid legal fees. Okay? Whoo, child. Y'all know who Dame Dash is. Dame Dash. Dame Dash was, he actually dated Aaliyah. Him and Jay-Z were the best of friends, business partners. I don't know if you guys know about the Fat Form brand, but it was back. It was popping in the 90s. Okay? 99s and the 2000s. Shout out to our friends over at Media Takeout, and shout out to Tiffany Brockworth, April 8th, 2024. Dame Dash's longtime lawyer has officially resigned over unpaid legal fees. How you doing? According to court documents obtained by Hip Hop DX, Felton T. and Noel and Justin H. Sanders, Esquires of Sanders Roberts, LLP, filed a motion to withdraw as Dash's legal representation granted because he had not paid them for their services. Last month, Dash broke his silence after being ordered by a judge to sell his Rockefeller shares to pay off his $823,000 debt owed to filmmaker Josh Weber and Muddy Water Pictures. Okay. People who want to see you win, help you win. Okay, amen. Can we get an amen? Hashtag amen. People want to see you win, help you win. And you know what? Let me focus on this right here because I have an amazing team over here in the Butterfly Lounge, our royal family, air staff, security. I definitely want to say thank you so much because I can truly say that I have seen so much progression with my tribe pushing. You know, and I don't even want to say with my tribe standing with me. They're not behind me. They're not in front of me. My tribe, they stand with me. We stand together. So I definitely want to send a special thank you. And on that note, let's go ahead and give you a thank you. Producers, can we get that commercial?
Thank you all so much for supporting Queen Tulsa, the show, whether it's a like, a share, a subscribe, a Cash App, a PayPal, or a Zelle.
Thank you for coming by and watching the show. And this is your commercial for being acknowledged for just being here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Without you, who would be watching? Thank you for tuning in. And I'll say this, since we're speaking on the industry and things like that, I will continue to be humble. I don't, I thank God for the numbers and we're growing, but the numbers, they don't change who Queen Tulsa is. They don't change who I am. And I want to say that I have plenty of opportunities to have big numbers overnight. But I have morals, values, and loyalty over everything. I'm a very loyal person. All right, so let's go ahead and continue to get into this. I just want to sell it and fund my other businesses with it, Dame said in a recent interview. He also made some claims about his former friend and business partner, Jay-Z. He continued, Jay pretended to be the CEO of Rockefeller, hired his lawyers on Rockefeller's Inc.'s behalf. They illegally tried to change bylaws. Jay's using my money to pay his lawyers to sue me about something I did not do. Finally, the judge was like, yo, he could sell his interest. Those bylaws that you put in 2021 are not applicable. You can't tell that man he can't sell his private property. So now I get to take it to auction like I originally wanted to. Dame explained. Okay, so talk about business partners, business ventures, get everything in writing. Everything in writing. Okay? Get everything in writing. Because people change on a daily basis. People change on a daily basis, and cover your rear at the end of the day. Okay? And speaking of rears and covering them, that takes us into our next topic. Oh, gosh. Shout out to our friends over at Media Takeout. Joe Budden calls J. Cole's Kendrick Lamar diss track narcoleptic. Okay? Honey, he called it narcoleptic. Tiffany Brockworth, April the 8th of 2024. Joe Budden reacted to J. Cole's Kendrick Lamar diss, and he is not impressed. Okay? I got Cole as my one. I'm hoping that Kendrick's next album could try to fix that for me. Drake is doing his Chuck E. Cheese-ish. Good for him. That's it now, said Joe. He added the tone Joe Budden remarks as to what his main problem with the verse was, or at least the point he and his co-host discussed the most. This is my issue with this effing narcoleptic sounding ish. This sounds like if I was actively looking to cop fentanyl, this is what I would put on. I want to hear him sound alive. Take your time and watch this Joe Budden podcast, and you will understand the reason J. Cole apologized. Kendrick saying is just big me. It's just facts. Okay? Oh, jeez. All right. Let's go ahead and see what these guys are talking about. All right. Y'all ready? Well, here we go.
Bring your bitch over here. He stole my fucking bitch. He stole it. I don't want to hear none of this. That's a fact. You right. I remember. And that was what are they doing, Ice? No. This is not okay. Cole verse. Hell no. Cole a killer. Talk about it. You're just too nice. The tone, right? Speaking of words, plenty of times I laid or wrote what I thought was an amazing verse and went in the booth and laid it. And it was still an amazing verse. And Royce would say through the little thingamajig, yo, your voice. Just do it again. Watch the tone. And I would do it and act like I was alive in the booth, and it would sound like a whole different verse. That's my issue with this fucking narcoleptic sounding shit. Let me ask you a question. That is my issue. This sound like ish. If I was actively looking to cop. Sound like ish. Yeah. This sound like if I was actively trying to cop fentanyl, this is what I would put on.
Let me ask you a question. What have we heard Cole?
In the
Bad verses, bad features.
In the dark.
I'm talking about when he go aggressive, scream, like what he's talking about.
We're not screaming. I don't want to hear him
Screaming,
scream.
but I'm just saying.
I want to hear him
There's a range of
sound alive.
tonality that doesn't have to be yelling.
Yes.
It could just be stern.
I'm serious.
Yeah,
I'm serious.
it's like your father talking to you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And you picking beats where, like that
don't
7
make me
minutes.
stop.
No, I like that. I like the. I
like
like
that beat?
The 7 minute drill beat.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like the second half. I like the
Yeah, the second half is cool. That first half is.
The first
What are you
half
doing,
is
bro?
giving me Lotto. The first half, to your earlier point, sounds like he was having a lot of fun on that tour with Drake.
True.
That first half sound like it would be a hit if he sounded alive and then Drake came on right after. Double team, Into You. It's the Into You. Oh, and now energy flip from fucking, what's the name? Conductor. Now an energy flip from Conductor. What is that first beat a flip of? It's giving me Murder Was the Case.
maybe. I don't know. You have to play it. You have to play it.
Like-
Well, yeah, we play it. What the fuck am I talking about?
Ooh, child. That right there, child. Ooh, child. So listen, y'all. I'm just, I am really, really blown away when you talk about this industry and just how they operate, how they move, right? They operate and they move. I mean, some is for, this is the thing with the music industry. When you all thinking that these people are into it, sometimes this stuff is really staged. You know, sometimes a lot of the times this stuff is staged, so they're not really beefing. They just need album sales. You know, don't y'all know they say, you know, controversy sales. You know, so if they're all getting along, you know, nothing's really going to be doing anything in the industry eyes. You know, allegedly. In 7 Minute Drill, Cole raps. He's still doing shows, but fell off like The Simpsons. Cole spits, adding his first album was classic, but this latest was tragic. J. Cole asserts that Kendrick is past his prime, while he himself has just hit his stride. Listen here, J. Cole is everything. I'm really feeling him. Now put this out. Cole apologized for the diss track this weekend, calling it the lamest and goofiest thing he's ever done. Okay? Whew, listen. I'm a fan of J. Cole. I love them all. I wish that they would just find, find more ways to collab instead of, doing all this. Like, I don't know. Just give us good music. That's all I'm asking. Say Less says yes, toast to amen to growth and staying true to yourself. You have been consistently kind. Absolutely. All right, so let's get into our concluding story. Okay, this is our last story of the hour. And actually, this is going to be coming from our source, from our friends over at All About the Tea. It says, beautiful Instagram model named as Sean Diddy Combs staff S worker. And this is about Abigail, April 8, 2024. Beautiful Instagram model named as Sean Diddy Combs S worker. Instagram model Jade Ramsey, a woman named in recent legal documents as one of Sean Diddy Combs S worker, is speaking out. Okay, beautiful body. Raimi's publicist Eve Sarkison denied the accusations outlined in producer Rodney Lil Rod Jones' lawsuit. The rapper, in a statement to Entertainment Tonight, dating someone doesn't directly correlate to any of the false allegations made, Raimi said via her rep. Yes, I dated someone, she said. How unfortunate we've entered a time where caring for someone or falling in love is worthy of scrutiny in the court of public opinion. What may be amusing for you is real life for others. And my feelings have never been for entertainment, nor are they up for discussion. IG model concluded that we need to be more conscious as a society when ridiculing people's lives and relationships merely for enjoyment. I appreciate everyone's kind messages and support during this time. Thank you. Honey. Jones claimed in his $30 million lawsuit that the billionaire music mogul hired Rami as well as girls rapper Young Miami and Daphne Joy, the ex of 50 Cent, as workers. The producer alleged that an accountant named Robin Greenhill issued payments to the women in court documents. Well, girl, bring those statements. Where's the big statements? The lawsuit stated upon information and belief, defendant Lucian Charles Grange, in his capacity as CEO of UMG, authorized Motown Records and Universal Music Group to provide financial resources to defendants Sean Combs and Love Records through wire transfers to defendants Sean Combs and Love Records accountant Robin Greenhill. Documents read, upon information and belief, Ms. Greenhill ensured the wiring, funds transfer, or cash payments to as workers were completed. Joy has since denied the allegations, okay, against her in the lawsuit. Rami and Combs first sparked romance rumors when they were spotted kissing back in December of 2022. The sighting came only days after Combs announced the arrival his youngest daughter, Love, whom he shares with Dana Tran. And where is Dana Tran? I haven't heard anything about her. Didn't she work in the cybersecurity or something like that? But anywho, how you doing? Jones claimed that he was SA'd and forced into inappropriate behavior with as workers at Combs' request while producing his 2023 album, The Love Album, Off the Grid. Jones accused Combs, 54, of constant, unsolicited, and unauthorized groping and touching of his anal. Okay? In the lawsuit, Combs' lawyer, Sean Hawley, denied the claims, telling U.S. Weekly in a statement, Lou Rod is nothing more than a liar who filed a $30 million lawsuit shamelessly looking for an undeserved payday. We have overwhelming, undisputable proof that these claims are complete lies. We will address these outlandish allegations in court and take all appropriate action against those who make them. On Monday, March 25th, the Department of Homeland Security raised the musician's Los Angeles rated. Okay, let's take that back, producers. On Monday, March 25th, the Department of Homeland Security raided the musician's Los Angeles and Miami estates as part of a federal ass trafficking investigation. Combs has since been seen in Miami, seemingly unfazed by his legal woes and ongoing federal investigation. Whoo, child. Okay, listen. Honey, it's given ain't no stopping us now. It's definitely given that, okay? Listen here, if you enjoyed all the topics of today, we definitely want to thank you and appreciate you for taking out the time to listen in as you are at work, you're driving, riding down the highway. We want to thank you for taking out your beautiful, beautiful, precious time to enjoy this rising with us. And this takes us on over into our daily devotional. We're going to have our daily devotional. All right, everyone, take a deep breath. All right, our heavenly kingdom. God gives us the ability to experience his goodness here on earth, no matter what is happening around us. April 9th, 2024. 2 Samuel 15:13 through 16. Whether you study Old Testament passages like today's or read news headlines, you'll find the world has no shortage of conflict. It can be disheartening to realize there always have been and always will be leaders more interested in power than justice. Leaders for whom winning matters more than how many people are unalived or displaced. But Jesus told us that this would happen, that we would hear of wars and rumors of wars. And unfortunately, such things must happen. Matthew 24, verse 6. But thankfully, we are citizens of the heavenly kingdom that doesn't falter. As believers, we can trust God to guide us, pray for our leaders to have wisdom, and know that everything is under control of the King of Kings. And we don't need to wait for eternity to be living in the kingdom of God. It's already here. In Luke 17, 20 through 21, Jesus told the Pharisees that his kingdom was already present. Today too, it's happening among his people right here and now. This month, spend time looking for God's kingdom and the many wonderful ways it manifests itself. Yes, there are always certain leaders out for their own agendas, but look past them to those doing God's works in quiet and often uncelebrated ways. That's where you will find the truest beauty, the purest motives, and the trusted friends of God's kingdom. That is your daily devotion. And on that note, we want you to have a great day on purpose. So DJ, go ahead and take us on to the backstage and crank up those funky beats. Until next time, so long, and have a great day on purpose. Oh, hold on, DJ. DJ, cut that down right quick. Cut that down, because you know what? Hold on. And thank you for not parking on the lawn. All right? We want to thank you for that. All right, DJ. Put me backstage. All right, and that was our coffee talk. Thank you all for participating and watching. Let's go.